Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, my voice is still like this. Never mind it. Happy Resurrection Day for you if you're watching this when I record it right now. Happy Resurrection Day, aka Happy Easter. What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for coming back to see your girl. Once again, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you know me, if you do not recognize this face or this little raspy voice, my bad. My name is Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice, where faith is the muscle we exercise. Right here. Now let's get on into it. No dilly-dallying. Mira, escúchame. When I be telling y'all PD be preaching, honking the horn when I'm speaking. When PD be preaching, he be preaching, huh? And today was no different. So today he preached the message, back like I never left. Pero, la tema de hoy, the topic for today, the example so you can believe. Let me just get you the scripture real quick. Now, this is John chapter 20 and verses, I'm going to give you 25. Now, this is Jesus and Thomas, a.k.a. Doubting Thomas. Okay, boom. Verse 25, it says, "So the other disciples told him, 'We have seen the Lord.' But he said to them, 'Unless I see in his hands the mark of the nails, and place my finger into the mark of the nails, and place my hand into his side, I will never believe.'" Jesus is saying, now at this point, Jesus has already been crucified, right? Boom. He died, whatever. He rose. He already told them what was going to happen. Mind you, Thomas is one of the disciples, okay? This is somebody who's been walking with Jesus, talking with Jesus, watching the miracles, seeing everything he's been doing for the past 3 years. But he said, unless I see the holes and see the marks and everything, put my hands in it, I'm not going to believe. Sir, so you telling me you were just walking with him for 3 years and you didn't believe nothing he was saying? All right, beside the point. PD said, the resurrection is a revelation or revealing of God's ability to orchestrate an unusual recovery. Okay. Now, Jesus is a famous person, right? A lot of us may know the story of him, but we don't really get it into our brains what happened. The man was living and like me and you, we live and walk in the earth. We keep telling people, I'm going to die. And in 3 days, right after I die, I'm going to be buried. I'm going to be resurrected. I'm going to have all power in my hand. I'm going to have all of the power in the entire galaxy, universe, all that. That's like one of us did it, right? Boom. So in that time, it was very real, which means it was an unusual recovery. This didn't always happen with people. This was the first time somebody said something, did it, and then it happened to this magnitude. Follow me. The resurrection is a revelation of God's ability to orchestrate an unusual recovery. He talked about buoyancy. What is that? The ability to bounce back. Now, the actual definition, right? A couple of them, is capable of keeping a body afloat as a liquid, right? Think of the buoyancy or the ability to bounce back as a floaty in the pool. No matter how many times you try to pull it down as far as you can in the water, if you let it go, it's going to come right back up. It's not going to stay down. You cannot drown it. The buoyancy is inside of it. The buoyancy is inside of you, your ability to bounce back. God is getting ready to give you an unusual recovery because of the buoyancy inside of you. We done been through hell and back, some of us. And we still here. We're still bouncing back to the thing that God promised us. Oh, God. He said, life will have you in a tomb on Friday. Buoyancy will have you back on Sunday like you never left. We just got to endure that Saturday. Some of us are in a Saturday season. And it feels like that resurrection is not coming. But guess what? The Bible says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy come in the morning. Jesus endured that Friday. Stayed there all day Saturday. Hello, somebody. And was resurrected early Sunday morning because of the buoyancy that was inside of him. It was his purpose. It was God's will that no matter how much anybody, your enemy, whoever it is that's trying to destroy the enemy to your destiny, whoever it is that's hating on you, no matter how much they try to pull you down and destroy, you may get good news. You may finally get the courage. You may finally get the confidence or the faith. And somebody will come around trying to pull you back down. But guess what? No matter what, you're going to bounce back up. What's the point? The point is God gives us the example of Jesus' life in the Bible. Every single thing that Jesus did in the Bible, every single thing that happened with his life, it's an example in principle that it can happen for you and me. God sent Jesus to be our example. The example so that we can believe. All of the things in the Bible, they're not just there just for kicks and giggles. They're there as a principle, an example to show you that this happened. This happened not just so I can tell you the story of how Sarah and Abraham had a baby at an old age, but it's to show you that some things that may seem impossible for people because of your age, your class, your race, your weight, your height, with God, all things are possible. That is the point of a lot of the stories. It's a principle that if God did it for these people, and that was thousands of years ago, he can do it for you and me. That's it. That's it. Si nadie te ha dicho hoy, esta día que te estoy hablando a ti mismo ahora, if nobody has told you today, I love you and I love me, but God loves us too. That's what's most important. Okay. Because listen, life be lifing. Life be lifing. But guess what? We are going to prosper regardless.